Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Headlines are flashing across news tickers from Washington to Beijing, capturing the world's attention and sparking urgent discussions in diplomatic circles. The international community is watching closely as a new chapter unfolds in the heart of Southeast Asia. Something unexpected is happening in Southeast Asia, a region long marked by delicate balances of power and simmering disputes over territory and resources. The Philippines, once regarded as having a modest and often overlooked military, is now making a bold and unprecedented move, building its own warships from the ground up, right on its own soil. This isn't just a routine upgrade to its naval fleet, it's a seismic shift in the region's balance of power, signaling a new era for the Philippine military and its role in regional security. For years, tensions have simmered in the South China Sea, with rival claims and confrontations becoming almost routine. The waters have become a flashpoint for regional and global powers alike. Now, Manila is rewriting the script, stepping out of the shadows and taking a proactive stance in defending its interests. The message is clear and unmistakable. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer in its own backyard, but an active participant shaping its own destiny. The announcement that new powerful frigates will be constructed at Subic Bay is a true game-changer, not just for the Philippines but for the entire region. This partnership with Hyundai Heavy Industries is more than a business deal. It's a declaration of intent, a signal that the Philippines is investing in its future security and forging new alliances. The Philippines is sending a strong signal to both allies and adversaries. It is serious about defending its waters, its sovereignty, and its people. The era of relying on aging second-hand vessels is coming to an end, replaced by a vision of a modern, self-reliant navy, one that can stand shoulder to shoulder with regional powers. Military analysts and defense experts are scrambling to assess the implications, poring over blueprints and strategic forecasts to understand how this move will reshape the regional landscape. For China, this development is an unwelcome complication, introducing new variables into an already complex equation in the South China Sea. A strengthened Philippine Navy fundamentally alters the strategic calculation in the region, forcing all players to reconsider their next moves and alliances. This is not just about acquiring new hardware, it's about a newfound national will, a collective determination to protect what is rightfully theirs. The Philippines is drawing a line in the water, making it clear to the world that its maritime rights are not negotiable and that it is prepared to defend them. With new warships under construction and a revitalized sense of purpose, the Philippines is now building the tools and the resolve to back up that claim, ushering in a new era for its navy and its nation. For decades, the Philippine Navy was a fleet of legacy ships, relics of a bygone era, many of them hand-me-downs from allies or leftovers from past conflicts. These ships, though they carried the nation's flag with pride, were reminders of a time when the Philippines had little choice but to make do with what was available. These vessels, while serving with honor and dedication, were slow, underarmed, and technologically outmatched by the modern navies of neighboring countries. Their aging engines and outdated weaponry made them ill-suited for the fast-paced, high-tech challenges of today's maritime security environment. Patrolling a vast archipelago with these museum pieces was a monumental challenge. The sheer size of the Philippine maritime domain meant that these old ships were stretched thin, often struggling to cover the thousands of islands and vast stretches of open sea. The transformation began with the Jose Rizal-class frigates, built by Hyundai in South Korea. This marked a turning point as the Navy shifted from relying on outdated vessels to acquiring purpose-built, modern warships designed for 21st century threats. Commissioned in 2020 and 2021, these ships introduced modern anti-ship and surface-to-air missiles and advanced sonar. For the first time, the Philippine Navy could field ships equipped with cutting-edge sensors and weaponry, dramatically increasing their ability to detect, track, and engage threats. Suddenly, the Navy could see farther, react faster, and fight back effectively. The new technology gave crews the confidence and capability to operate in contested waters, and to protect the nation's interests with far greater effectiveness. But this was just the beginning. The modernization program was designed to be a multi-phase effort, with each new class of ship building on the capabilities of the last. The next phase, acquiring even larger corvettes and heavier frigates, aims to further expand the Navy's reach and firepower. These new ships are being designed with lessons learned from recent operations and the latest advancements in naval technology. These new vessels are designed to be significantly larger, with more advanced weapons and sensors. They will be able to operate for longer periods at sea, carry more sophisticated systems, and provide a stronger deterrent against any potential aggressor. This tiered approach allows the Navy to respond to everything from piracy and smuggling to high-stakes territorial defense. It ensures that the Philippines can protect its waters, safeguard its people, and assert its sovereignty in an increasingly contested region. The Philippine Navy is evolving from a coast-bound force to one that can project power across its maritime domain, ready to meet the challenges of the future and defend the nation's interests on the high seas. The Great Leap Forward is well underway, and the Philippine Navy is poised to write a new chapter in its proud history. Subic Bay holds a deep and enduring place in Philippine history. Once a bustling hub for the U.S. Navy, it was a symbol of military power and international cooperation. For decades, the base was alive with activity, its docks and piers echoing with the sounds of ships coming and going. But after the U.S. Navy's departure, Subic's fate seemed uncertain, its future hanging in the balance. After the U.S. Navy left in 1992, the once thriving shipyards and vast infrastructure fell into disuse. The grand facilities, which had once been the pride of the region, became silent and empty, slowly succumbing to the elements. Subic struggled to find its purpose in a new era. Its world-class facilities, built for greatness, were left dormant, overgrown, and forgotten by many. The community faced economic hardship and the spirit of innovation seemed to fade. But then, a turning point arrived. A bold partnership was forged. Hyundai Heavy Industries, a global leader in shipbuilding, agreed to revitalize Subic. This collaboration promised not just investment, but a new vision for the future. This wasn't just about repairing old ships or patching up the past, it was about bringing cutting-edge technology, advanced machinery, and modern shipbuilding techniques back to the Philippines. The shipyard began to buzz with new life and energy. Hyundai's world-renowned expertise, combined with Subic's strategic location and the dedication of a skilled Filipino workforce, awakened a sleeping giant. The shipyard became a place of hope and opportunity once again. Today, the shipyard is being reborn before our eyes. Cranes swing into action, workers move with purpose, and the docks are alive with the sounds of progress. Filipino engineers and workers are now building some of the world's most advanced naval vessels, mastering new skills and technologies that put the Philippines on the global map of shipbuilding. Subic Bay is no longer a relic of the past. It stands as a powerful symbol of Philippine industrial ambition, resilience, and national security. The clang of steel and the hum of heavy machinery now fill the air, echoing the promise of a brighter future. Hyundai's investment is not just about machines, it's about people. Critical knowledge and advanced skills are being transferred to a new generation of Filipino shipbuilders, ensuring long-term growth. Subic is now a forward-looking hub for the nation's defense, a place where innovation and tradition meet to secure the country's future. A phoenix has truly risen from the ashes, transforming what was once forgotten into a beacon of hope and progress. The future of Philippine shipbuilding is here, and it's brighter than ever before. Why is building warships in the Philippines so monumental? It's about sovereignty and self-reliance. Buying ships abroad creates dependency on parts, maintenance, and upgrades. In a crisis, foreign suppliers could withhold support, leaving the Navy vulnerable. Building ships at home breaks these chains. The decision to construct new frigates at Subic Bay is a declaration of independence. Filipino engineers and technicians will know every nut and bolt of their Navy's most advanced hardware. This expertise means the Philippines can design, modify, and upgrade its own ships to meet its needs. Domestic shipbuilding creates jobs, stimulates economic growth, and keeps billions circulating locally. The revival of Subic Bay is already creating thousands of jobs and revitalizing the community. Economic strength translates to national security. Building warships at home sends a message. The Philippines is a serious, capable partner, and no longer a soft target. The nation's industrial might now backs up its sovereignty. The new warships are a major step up in every category. These frigates will be larger than the Jose Rizal class, with greater endurance and stability. The real leap is in weapons and sensors, advanced vertical launch systems for more missiles, including long-range air defense. These ships can protect entire naval groups or coastal areas, not just themselves. Superior radars and sonar will give the Navy the ability to detect threats from farther away, including submarines. In the deep waters of the South China Sea, anti-submarine capability is essential. These ships are designed to fight on the surface, in the air, and under the water. The goal: credible deterrence, making any hostile action costly. The new fleet is built not just to patrol but to fight and win. The Philippine Navy isn't trying to match China ship for ship. Instead, it's embracing asymmetric deterrence, shifting the balance of risk. For years, Chinese vessels operated with impunity in the West Philippine Sea. Now, modern Philippine frigates armed with anti-ship missiles change the dynamic. Even a Coast Guard cutter must think twice when a modern warship is present. The new ships allow for persistent patrols, monitoring, and asserting sovereign rights. This constant presence challenges China's narrative and reassures Filipino fishermen. A more capable navy also makes the Philippines a stronger ally for the US, Japan, and Australia. The new frigates, built to NATO standards, enable seamless joint operations. Interoperability strengthens the region's collective security. The Philippines is now a key player in a united front for a free and open Indo-Pacific. The scales of power are shifting. The region is watching. The Philippines' new naval doctrine is a porcupine strategy. Like a porcupine's quills, the Navy's new weapons make any attack painful and costly. Modern anti-ship missiles can cripple larger warships from over the horizon. Surface-to-air missiles and advanced torpedoes add layers of defense. An aggressor can no longer assume a swift, low-cost victory. This deterrence through denial is highly effective for a defensive nation. The Philippines isn't seeking to conquer, it's protecting what's its own. By fielding a fleet that can exact a heavy toll, it denies easy objectives to any invader. This posture garners international support and moral high ground. Allies can stand behind a nation defending its sovereignty. The quills of the porcupine are military and political. Aggression now comes with a steep price. Building warships in Subic Bay sparks a powerful ripple effect. It creates jobs not just at the shipyard, but across a network of suppliers and service providers. Skills developed for naval construction boost other industries, commercial shipping, energy, and more. Local shipbuilding means faster, cheaper repairs and upgrades, keeping the fleet ready. In a crisis, the ability to repair and rearm ships at home is a massive advantage. Subic Bay's revival ensures the long-term health and combat effectiveness of the Philippine Navy. It's about resilience, readiness, and national strength. Ultimately, this is about securing peace. The Philippines isn't building a navy for conflict, but to prevent it. A strong, resilient nation commands respect and stability. The new frigates are guardians of peace and symbols of national pride. Filipinos can now look at their navy and see state-of-the-art warships built at home. This transformation is a testament to the country's resilience and determination. A stronger Philippines is a stabilizing force in Southeast Asia. The world is watching as the nation stands tall, ready to defend its waters and its future. The message is clear: strength, sovereignty, and an unshakable commitment to peace. And it's a message the world cannot ignore.